Francisco is sort of unique as a big, pretty dense city. We don't have the kind of subway network that New York City or Washington, D.C. might have, so we're very reliant on surface transportation, on buses, on surface trains, and that's why it's so important to have our trains and buses protected from congestion. This is car-free Market Street as of early 2020. We have gradually made Market Street a more and more sort of transit-oriented place over the last decade plus. First, we did turn restrictions at certain intersections, then we expanded the transit lanes and the bike lanes, so we've gradually really turned this into the kind of transit bike core street of San Francisco. And we've done 80 miles across San Francisco of bus and train speed and reliability improvements with things like red transit-only lanes, traffic signals that stay green longer for transit, high-quality boarding islands, high-quality transit islands, all of the little traffic engineering measures we can do to speed up transit. Another one of the benefits of having red transit lanes through our major arterials like Market Street and Van Ness is that they give emergency vehicles a way to get through the city faster. Emergency vehicles get stuck in the same traffic that Muni does. And there's another one going by right now. We're standing at Van Ness and Market Streets, right here on the new Van Ness BRT line, opened in April 2022. It's been a great success. We've seen Van Ness ridership shot up overnight, 10 plus minutes of travel time savings. We've seen riders really respond to having a more reliable, faster trip. There are 3 lanes in this direction where there are now 2 general purpose lanes and 1 transit lane. So we took one of those lanes, we turned it into Muni only, we put it in the center of the street. We've got these beautiful boarding islands that people are able to stand on, high quality stations. And so not only did we improve transit conditions, but we calmed traffic on a high entry corridor by reducing the number of general purpose travel lanes. Let's see here, we have a bus approaching the light, and one thing we have on this corridor is something called transit signal priority. So as the bus approaches this light, you'll actually notice that the light stays green even as the pedestrian countdown stops. That's because the bus is holding the light using a GPS system. It works really well because we have predictable travel times and all the great equipment on board of them, but that's one of the extra little features of this facility, and actually all around San Francisco, that we've been expanding in recent years. So we're standing on Haight Street here. This is one of the earliest red transit lanes as well. There's something sort of unique about it, which is that this street used to only be a one-way street, and we couldn't go eastbound on the 7 Haight line. We had to do a big detour, and it cost us several minutes of travel time, and for riders it was inconvenient. But we decided we could make it a 2-way street for transit only. So coming on the eastbound towards downtown direction, we have this beautiful red transit lane that we installed around 2014 that allows buses to go straight shot from the Haight-Ashbury, Lower Haight district straight to downtown without making a big jog, big detour out of the way. And it saves several minutes and has helped us, improve travel time on the 7 line, on the 6 line, and really get riders where they're going faster. This is on Mission Street, an example of a project we developed and implemented after the pandemic had begun. We did over 15 miles of transit lanes across the city, and one of the cool things we have here is we get to see the red transit-only lanes. We've got a green bike lane separated from the bus stop and a transit-only island here for passengers. And this corridor, Mission, has higher ridership than before the pandemic. That is, one of the best recoveries of any of our lines across the system, up to 30% reduction in travel time. We did 24/7 transit lanes by taking all the parking on one side of the street and actually getting rid of the tow-away restriction and allowing parking and loading on the other side of the street. In San Francisco, we only colorize red if they're 24/7. New York City and a lot of other places have done part-time red transit-only lanes. We made a policy decision here in San Francisco that red means you should never be here. We're able to enforce parking violations, illegal stopping with cameras on our bus. Every bus in San Francisco has a camera on the front that allows us to capture citations. If somebody's stopped in the transit lane, we can write a ticket. We've got 30 more miles that are in planning right now, and we know that that's going to keep going at a fast clip in the years ahead. And our goal in San Francisco is to be a leader in transit priority. We'd love to be the Copenhagen of bus transit priority in the future. And we're not a city where we have room for big freeway-style BRT, but we really aim to be a leader in that sort of dense urban intersection level transit priority and having our whole frequent network be covered by that kind of transit priority throughout San Francisco.